Spain are winning the World Cup. I have seen enough. I have seen enough. That performance from Spain. Wow. Wow. Pep Guardiola would be proud of that. Enrique would be proud of that. Xavi, Iniesta, you name it. That performance from Spain was sensational. 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 Rodri. Was that Rodri or Ballon d'Or Rodri? Or was that Busquets? Pedro Porro. Prime Cafu. Cucurella. Maldini with the long hair. Defensively, locked up Dembele, locked up Olise. Lamine Yamal didn't score a goal, but the way he was playing, he looks like he's back to his best. He gave Luca Digne nightmares. Spain are one of the most complete international sides I have seen in my life. You look at the way they played in Euros 2024, the free-flowing attacking football, the control in possession, the way they're so good out of possession as well, which is something that people may not give them credit for. Because a lot of people will talk about the midfield, they'll talk about Lamine Yamal, but defensively, Unai Simon, now I see why this guy gets picked. Laporte, Kubasi, what a performance. And that's the thing, Spain played like a team. Spain played like a team. They played like a well-cohesive machine. France, 11 individuals playing footy. 11 individuals trying to put the ball in the net. No control over the game. No chances created. There was no moment, apart from Mbappe running offside a couple times, there was no moment where you really felt Unai Simon was really troubled. This performance from Spain is one of the best performances we have seen in a World Cup semi-final, in the knockout stages of a World Cup, period. I said it. And if and when Spain win this World Cup, we have to have some uncomfortable conversations. Rodri could have a Champions League, Euros, Ballon d'Or, and a World Cup. And he hasn't even retired. Uncomfortable conversations. Lamine Yamal. This guy could retire with multiple Ballon d'Ors, Euros, World Cup, which he won before 20, by the way. Uncomfortable conversations. Literally, the way Spain played, it felt like I was watching prime Barcelona. And I'm not just saying that because it's Spain. Literally, the way they dominated France in the midfield, the way Rodri, Fabian Ruiz were running the show, bro. Xavi was in the stadium. He must have been showing all 32. He must have been smiling. He must have called Iniesta and said, this is how we played back in the day. They must have called Busquets as well. He's in America. They probably said, hermano, come watch the game. Look at how this is what we did in 2010 and 2012. That performance from Spain, like, if you love football, that performance was just magical. It, like that performance from Spain, bro. Sensational. Absolutely sensational, man. Overall, the game, it wasn't really a spectacle. Spain dominated the ball. They had the better chances. Like, don't look at the possession here. You know, this possession here, this possession here, it's, the reason why it looks like that is because in the second half, after Spain got the second goal, they sat back, they were compact, they didn't really try to hit France on the break, they didn't really try to attack France, they didn't really try to, you know, they didn't really try to pose a threat to France, and France, as a result, gained more of the ball. But the way Spain was so defensively compact and resolute, the way the players were fighting for each other, the defensive shape out of possession from De La Fuente was absolutely superb. Literally, absolutely superb. Like the way Spain played, like literally every single player was sensational for Spain. Like Unai Simon, like some of the sweeping, like he didn't have to do too much, but when it comes to like sweeping, when it comes to like claiming crosses, Unai Simon, like bro, Casillas will be proud of that performance, man. Like Unai Simon, like this guy is bro. Now I see why De La Fuente is obsessed with Unai Simon, man. Like Cucurella, like what a performance defensively. Like Cucurella, he is the best 1v1 defender from fullback in the world. Like in my opinion, there's no one better than him. When it comes to defending the best right wingers in the world, when it comes to defending the most tricky players, Cucurella, he is that. He is that guy. So many big games for Chelsea. You've seen it. Real Madrid, smart signing. So many big games for Chelsea. Even at Euros 2024, he was amazing. Cucurella, put some respect on this guy's name. Put some respect on his name. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro. Bro, Pedro Porro has been the best right back at this tournament, and it's not even close. Pedro Porro in this game at this tournament has been playing like Cafu. 2002 Cafu. Pedro Porro is the complete fullback. You want somebody that can defend. You want somebody that is good positionally. You want somebody that can invert, that can overlap, that can score goals. Pedro Porro. He played as a wing-back at Sporting, but then he moved to the Premier League, of course, Spurs. He's playing as a right-back. What a performance, man. Honestly, like Fabian Ruiz, like that performance was just sensational. Like, 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 literally every single player for Spain was amazing. Like literally, the only one maybe who was quiet was Baena. But even then, defensively, he worked hard off the ball. In tight spaces, he always managed to get his way out. He's a very intelligent player, Baena. Very intelligent player. But Rodri, bro, this guy, Rodri, Rodrigo Moya. Full government name, Rodri. This is what a midfielder should be. This is how a midfielder should play. Rodri, bro, that performance, it just makes me smile, and I'm not even Spanish. Defensively, he was closing off the passing lanes into Dembele, Mbappe, in between the lines. He was winning he was winning back the ball. He was a nuisance. He was a leader. Rodri. Some people said he didn't deserve to win the Ballon d'Or. He's not a player that deserves to win a Ballon d'Or. This kind of performance proves why he deserved to win the Ballon d'Or. Rodri, prime Busquets, Prime Pirlo. Prime time performance from Rodri. Rodri, bro. Like, bro. Rodri. What more is there to say? They tried to say this guy is finished. They tried to say, oh, he's finished. He's finished. And yes, in the Premier League, coming back from that ACL injury, he has struggled with the physicality of the Premier League, which is why City signing Anderson is a very good deal, because obviously it helps City from an athletic perspective. But Rodri is still one of the best, if not the best midfielders in the world. Every single young midfielder should watch this Rodri performance, should watch Rodri at this whole tournament. I don't care if you play as a number 10, 8, 6, 9, 11, you should watch Rodri. What a player, man. Honestly, Lamine Yamal. Lamine didn't have his best game from a goal-scoring point of view, but he was causing problems down that right-hand side. He was causing Digne nightmares. Won the penalty. He had a moment in the first half where, lovely play from Spain, he flicked it to, I believe it was, I can't remember exactly how the move panned out, but I remember it was a really great move from Spain. He puts the ball across the box, and if it wasn't for Upamecano, France's best player, in my opinion, Fabian Ruiz, would have had a tap-in. Lamine Yamal today, and you had a disallowed goal. Honestly, if he didn't run offside, he would have had 2-3 goals. I'm telling you. And obviously that's just a part of his game he has to work on. His positioning, inside, outside the box. But he'll work on that. He's already a world-class player at 19 years old. Lamine Yamal. I see why Barca fans glaze this man. Put him against almost any left back 1v1 and it's game over. It's game over. 1v1. You have to double up, triple, quadruple team him. And that's the thing with France. Defensively, Digne had a very bad game. I'm not even gonna lie. Digne had a bad game, but he wasn't helped out by his teammates a lot of the time. Barcola would track back, but in the second half especially, the way Digne was just getting past, like the way Digne was getting cooked by Yamal, like, bro. This Spain performance is the prime example of why a unified team will always be better than a team of individuals, a team of world-class individuals. You've seen it with Real Madrid this season, this past season. There's been so many teams where they have world-class players, but they can't gel as a team because the manager can't really get the best out of them from a tactical point of view. And that is what Deschamps has failed to do. And I said it on my TikTok. France have been very good this tournament, but they haven't really been challenged. Yes, they face strong opposition, Morocco, Norway, Senegal. But those teams weren't tactically good like Spain to really threaten them. And in the first half against Senegal, France were lucky to not lose or not be in a losing position. And I said to myself, if Senegal had more quality in the final third, they would have been 1-2-0 up. And Spain have that quality in the final third. If it's not Lamine Yamal, it's Oyarzabal. If it's not Oyarzabal, it's one of the fullbacks. You've seen they've scored goals. They've contributed towards goals. Nico Williams off the bench. Baena. Munoz. I would have liked to see him play more, but still, like, the team is still complete. It may not be superstar players, but it's a very, very complete team. Spain are one of the most complete teams I've ever seen. And that is why they will win this World Cup.